Today I wanted to give a quick, hopefully this is about 5 minutes, intro to surveys, how surveys work, how to use surveys, what surveys are. So surveys allows you to ask questions with your phone call. So we have a whole bunch of different use cases, whether this is your church live stream going out to your elderly, homebound, rural saints, whether this is your weekly devotional, phone call that goes out, once a week for 5-15 minutes to your whole church. Whether this goes out as, I guess the best way to describe it is MailChimp for your elderly, right? So a notification type system. Maybe you put your bulletin on here with your upcoming events for your elderly and whatnot to hear. Maybe it's a emergency notification type system for snow closures, tornado closures, that sort of thing. And we'll go through a couple of those use cases and kind of show how surveys would be used in those use cases. But surveys allows you to ask questions when the people call in or when that phone call goes out and collect responses. So the first use case I want to go over is your church has a volunteer opportunity coming up this weekend, and you want to see how many people will be able to attend that volunteer opportunity. So we're going to go ahead. I'm already logged into my phone instrument account here. We're going to add a new survey. Survey name, volunteer this weekend. You can name it whatever you want to name it. We're going to create the survey here. And so you can see the survey's got no questions, no responses. So let's go ahead and edit. Let's go ahead and click on questions. Let's go ahead and ask a new question. This question is, let's just name it coming. Are you able to come to the food pantry this weekend at 8 let's say this Saturday at 8 a.m. Okay, and then the response type, you can ask for digits. So you can ask 0, 1, or 15 or any type of digits, or you can ask for an audio response. So an audio response, we will transcribe anything that they say. So this is good if you're asking for like, hey, what's your name? Hey, what do you think of this weekly devotional call? Please let us know after the beep. Anything that you can't do with digits. So for this one, because it's a simple yes, no answer, I'm just going to do digits. And then put please, press 1 if yes, 0 if no. Again, please press 1 if you are able to help, 0 if not. Okay, let's go ahead and create that. All right, so now I've got this question here, and this is the order of it being asked. So this is the first one. So now I've got this nice survey here with this question. There's no responses. So how I hook this survey up into my phone system now is I use this call to action, these IVR extensions. So let's go ahead and add a new one. Volunteer survey, okay? And I'm gonna make this extension 1 for phone call, phone number. So we're gonna hit this survey, just go ahead and select that. And we're going to do that anywhere on the call. So anywhere on the call where they press the number 1, it'll get taken to this survey. So let's go ahead and add this extension. All right, so now anytime that you're hosting this call, just tell your callers, hey, if you press 1, you'll get taken to to be asked if you can volunteer this weekend, and it will record your responses right here. So you come in here and you'll see the responses come through, and that's how surveys works. Very cool. So now you can set up more than one question. So let's go into our survey. So are you coming? Let's ask a new question. Name. Let's ask them, so this will be the second question. What is your full name? Please say it after the beep. Beep. Okay? So if you say the word beep, it sounds like beep. So Just a little hint. So let's do audio recording and create that. So now that's in here. So now it'll ask them if they're coming first, and then once that's done, it'll ask them their name, and it will transcribe that. So, and those will show up in the responses once they come in here. So you can see coming name, I'll try and do a sample of kind of how it sounds and how it looks. But I recommend jumping into your phone system. The best thing to do is have you play with it. And if you're not a phone live streaming customer, we have a free trial. Go ahead and jump on that, and you can come in here and see if this will work for the use case that you have in mind. So thank you for hanging out with me.